Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about humidity levels, watering, light schedules, and general appearance of your plant and airflow, which is basically all you need for a successful grow. Now, oh yeah, and lights. We want to touch on lights for a brief second. Just do that real quick. I recommend a timer just so that you can have a seamless schedule that you can stick to, and then align your watering schedule with that. Make sure you can check on your humidity levels and that's monitored as well. Mine is strictly manual, but honestly, if you're around enough, you're on top of it, you find the sweet spot. That's all you need. For me though, my lights also have fans, which once the lights turn off, fans also turn off, and that can fluctuate the humidity level, so I have to come in and alter the humidity levels when the lights turn off. But that's a problem that can be solved with another timer or like a digital humidifier. Now, right quick, I want to talk to you about plant health. Now, these guys are just starting off. Now, if you see on the bottom, we got little yellow leaves. Now those leaves are the first starting leaves to show. Now those ones actually don't take in sunlight. They take in strictly moisture, and that's how the plants start off their lives. Then the new shoots will come out, and those leaves that were once green, the first two starter ones, will turn yellow, wither off, and die. It's totally normal. There's nothing wrong with your pH level. There's nothing wrong with your nutrients. If there was, it wouldn't have made it that far in the first place. And if it's just slightly off, maybe there is a little damage going on, you would notice it in these leaves here coming out. Now all these ones seem to be pretty good health. No real abnormal colors just yet. Nothing really peeking through, so everything looks great here. Now, for watering, you usually mix about 1 liter at a time. Starting off, that's all you really need. And then depending on how dry the soil is, how thirsty your soil is, which basically you don't want it to flood up on top, you want it to gather up on the top here, sink right in, and you want to keep it consistent with that. You don't want to flood it, because especially early on, the roots haven't grown that much, so it's very easy to drown your plants. And you'll notice that with like the leaves still tell you everything, whether you're too close to the light, if it's really thirsty, if it's really dry, or if it's being too watered. The leaves could curl, the colors could change. There's a lot of different signals that can tell you what's good and what's wrong about your plants. With a quick Google search, you can find out pretty much anything you need. Or if you stick with these videos and I discover anything, I will certainly let you know, which is the point of these, right? This is my first time, like I said before, on an indoor grow. So this is learning for all of us, and I'm hoping that I can prevent you guys from making any mistakes that I may have ran into, and or might run into, I should say. Now, as far as temperatures, humidity, airflow, now it's pretty straightforward. You want fresh air, you want humidity level relatively around 70. Now obviously mine's substantially low if it's shooting the video, so I've dropped quite a bit. 27 degrees, that's pretty solid. 27, 28, that's the sweet spot. A little below that is okay. I wouldn't go too much higher than 28, especially because that's a good temperature. That's easy to maintain the humidity levels at. The higher the temperature, the more moisture it can hold, etc. But there's no real need to push the envelope here. Now, as for airflow, see, I got this little fan here. He's not really doing much right now because right now these guys don't need it. I turn that on intermittently just to see if I can get a little extra airflow going, to try to get the stems a little bit stiffer, a little stronger, so that it has a strong base in its later life. For airflow, got an inline fan blowing it out, good carbon filter, and then on the outside I've got 4-inch vent with some carbon filter on it, and that's all you really need. Stay tuned for our next video, and we'll keep you posted on how the progress is going. Take care.